a gold standard treatment when it comes to treating depression, as in it is the most evidence-based therapy which is used, and it is based on the premise that people with depression have negative views not just about themselves but about the world and about their future. So that is called as the cognitive triad. So negative views about myself, about the other people around me, about the world, and about my future. So by about myself, so I'm hopeless, helpless, and feeling worthless. Right? Negative view about myself is worthlessness. About other people is helplessness, like nobody is there to help me. And about future is hopelessness. The future is very dark and bleak. I can't do anything right. So that's the cognitive triad that people with depression or mostly have. And the CBT therapy is aimed at getting them out of this cognitive triad. How do they do that? The basic premise is that we develop this triad at a cognitive level. Cognitive means the thinking level, the thought level, right? And that manifests in how we feel and how we behave, which is the emotional and the behavioral levels. So the CBT practitioner essentially works with the thoughts and the behaviors and the emotional aspects. So there are certain errors that we make in our thinking patterns, which are challenged in sessions with the therapist, so the person can start feeling differently about themselves and about other people, and not just be rigidly believing just the depressive thoughts. Other way to look at things, right? So we are essentially challenging the thoughts. And research has shown that it is one of the most efficacious when it comes to also relapse prevention. So what is relapse? Relapse is basically when the person has been cured of the disorder and has an episode again after a period of staying completely fine. Okay, not. Then another most very commonly used therapy is interpersonal therapy, IPT. And the main premise is to focus on the interpersonal relationships, as the name itself implies. And depression isn't caused by relationship issues all the time, but it always has some manifestation in the interpersonal relationships we have with ourselves and with other people, right? We have discussed this, how interpersonally depression can affect us, right? So IPT is essentially focusing on all the relationships of the person's life and helping the person realize how depression is making the interpersonal relationships worse. And the therapist helps the person with some techniques so that they are more mindful of how they are behaving in interpersonal situations. So the dual goal is symptom remission as well as solving interpersonal issues caused by depression, related to depression, right? So it's not just focusing on interpersonal issues, but it's also teaching the client skills to handle their depressive features and gain support from the people who are ready to support them in the process of recovery. So sometimes with people with depression, what happens is they will push people away. They don't want people to help them, or their spouses feel distant because they are not emotionally available, just stay by themselves, right? So these are the realizations that are brought in the sessions, and the person is taught how to communicate better, how not to let the depression affect these things. And also the spouses or the family is educated how to help and support the person in this process. So that's the crux of IPT.